Russell, how you doing? Music. How you doing, Russell? Hi, Orlando. How you doing? Hope everybody's been having a great 4th of July. Mine was a good one. Hope you guys had a good one. Still going on here. I mean, Tennessee, the fireworks started 4 days ago. Every night. Martin Smith, how you doing? Glad to see you here. Thank you. Hope everybody's had a wonderful 4th. No problems. And nobody had to get bailed out over anything. Oh, man. I was really surprised. Everybody did their lives today. That was great. I thought some people might take it off, but considering it's on a Tuesday, I can understand though. A lot of people still got to work tomorrow. So. Tony, how you doing? I got to catch up on videos too. I haven't watched any of Russell's or Orlando's. Got to get in there and do that. In there, they were doing stuff for, quizzes on 4th of July stuff today, Independence Day. And the funny thing is, we started in 1774, became a country in 1789, and then Washington became president. We actually had presidents before him, but you never read about them. Excuse me. Canadian watching, yep. You guys became independent in 1867, wasn't it, Martin? Hunter Busher, hello, welcome. If I got that year right, Martin, that's when Canada became its own country in 1867, wasn't it? Cynthia, my love, how you doing? Thanks for being here. It's great that everybody did their live streams today. I'm going to hopefully get out early tomorrow morning, go detecting. Last couple of days here, it has been hot and humid and nasty. So let's taper off a little bit tomorrow. So, Tony, did you ever sell your CTX? Behagel's giving away a pinpointer today, huh? Yeah, everybody's there trying to win one. I can understand that. I'm pretty close to getting monetized when I do. Not yet, huh? Sorry, man. Once I'll have the monetization where I can do memberships. What I'll do is I'll have memberships and middle of the month give away a copper round. At the end of the month, give away a silver round to membership races. So I got 169 hours to go, I think. The problem with that is they're calling the Manicore the replacement for the CTX, Tony. At least that's what a lot of guys are saying. Jim, how you doing? And me, I'm just waiting for my lab to get off their butts and put out the different coils for the Xterra because I want the little one. So I don't want to pay $200 for the 6-inch Equinox one when I can buy the 8x5 for the Xterra for half that price. Jason, how you doing? Whoa, Jason. Grandma Kelly. What am I up to? 6'5". Jason, I saw a guy posted a thing on Facebook. The price of a 26-pound frozen turkey, I think it was, in Nome was $178. Holy crap. That's ridiculous. Yes, I'm really that tall, Grandma. And yet, I know, I don't know if you know Dog is my co-pilot, Nathan. Hi, John, Finders Keeper. He's 6'8", 345 pounds, so he's 3 inches taller and 100 pounds heavier than me. So, but yeah, I'm really, really wanting my lad to put out those other Xterra coils. Gnomes eat turkey? Yeah. But the guy showed a picture of it on Facebook. He took a picture of the price, $178 and some change for a 26-pound frozen turkey in Nome, Alaska. Ouch. Mrs. Can Do, happy 4th, and happy 4th, everyone else. That's what this is all about. So, yeah, let's see if anybody's over in the other one and not. Nope. I'm showing 9 here, and yet only 7 on the StreamYard side. So there's 2 people over here. Happy Plague Doctor. You got drunk at your family barbecue. That's what the 4th is all about. Fireworks, getting drunk, and having fun with the family. So John, you still loving the Manicore? I am loving my Xterra. I just went, Samuel Delgado, hello. Happy 4th. Doing well. Hope you are too. But, yeah. The Xterra Pro goes pretty darn deep for a $300 machine. Deeper than I can dig around here, I know that. Well, do you, Grandma? Yeah, it's a good machine. It really is. Jumpy VDI, but you listen to the sounds and it's fine. Yeah, and that's waterproof. That's what I want. Yeah, I got everything waterproof except I wasn't thinking about, because I don't have a car, so I got an electric scooter that I can't use in the rain. I wasn't thinking on that one. Because my hips, where I go, it's too far for me to walk and carry all the gear. So there you go, Grandma. Doesn't matter. That's what I try to do, dig everything. So, but I got me a pickaxe and a good shovel for cutting roots, because it's 2 things I run into here is rocks and roots. Shovel doesn't do much for the rocks, but that's why I got one of those small pickaxes. Just go out real early in the morning, Cynthia. Like tomorrow, I'm going to try to get up at 6 and go. It's going to be like 70 degrees. The only thing is going to be 90% humidity. Hi, LB Blackhawk, but at least it's not going to be super hot at the time. Hi, Russell, again. Mm-hmm. But yeah, a $270 waterproof machine. Okay, Jason. Next, I got to invest in make myself a electrolysis tank. So I'm finding a lot of heavy iron. Most of that will be easy. I'm trying to find a manual battery charger because heavy iron, the automatic ones just don't work that well. It's hard finding one except for the like $150, $200 shop manual battery chargers, and that's a bit much just to do electrolysis with. You know, I was watching a video the other day here on YouTube. Guy showed how to pull the automatic ones apart and turn them into manual. So I might do that. So that way I can buy a $25 unit and do it. Pat, how you doing, brother? Danny, PA, Patriot, welcome. Yeah, I got to make an electrolysis tank. That's for sure. Backbreaking, welcome. But let's see. Oh, okay, Jason. Yeah. Unless somebody can tell me where I can find a brand new manual battery charger for around $40. All the ones I've seen are automatic, and those don't. Like I said, like I want to do a horseshoe and a cleat off a tractor and some other heavy iron, and the little automatic ones are no good for that. So all I found is I found a bunch of used ones on eBay, but I don't want to spend $50 for a used battery charger to get here and find out it's no good. Mark, my brother, how you doing? Marty V, welcome. Jeremy, welcome. Thanks for being here. I got to catch up on some of your videos too. Dang, I got lots of people I got to catch up on. Diana, how you doing? Oh, Marty V, I'm supposed to be, I just got the notice next week my blunderbuss will be here. So I'll do a video of building that and a video of taking it down to recreation area and blowing something up with it. So, Marty, have you been able to get out and do any detecting? I know Pat's got out and done some. What about you, Dan? Anybody get in here and get anything done? Oh, yeah. Find anything? I know you do a great job of cleaning up the trash, Grandma Kelly. Oh, sorry, Marty. Kidney stone. That's right. Dang. I tell you, Grandma Kelly's been rocking the world at Xterra back where she lives. Yeah, I know it's hot and muggy here. That's what I say. Yeah, Diana, I understand the hip problem. Believe me. Hopefully, if I can get up at 6, I can get out and actually do something. After that, it's too damn hot. So I know the feeling. You got a new phone coming tomorrow, huh? Your old one giving up the ghost there, or gave up the ghost, Grandma? 16 and a half. Thank you. Oh, no problem, Mark. I understand. You got crappy internet. Killed the battery. I hate that. Yeah, and these new ones, it's not like the old ones where you could replace the battery real easy either. Nah, people have plenty of their own, Jim. We don't need to borrow one. Yeah, Cynthia, I know that's my problem too. I wake up and go, oh, I need to go. No, I go back to sleep. Then about an hour and a half later, my cat's getting me up anyways, going, feeding time. If they could just do that when I really want to get up, I could feed them and get out of here. Yeah, they have to send you another one. I understand that, Grandma Kelly. Some of the first ones you could just replace the battery real easy yourself. These new ones. Tom Pingery, happy 4th. Thank you. Jason, you're going to get a pacemaker in your hip replacement. Yeah, I'm with you, Mark. You know, when it's like I notice here, 70 degrees and under and humid, I can bear. Once it starts getting over 70 and that humidity still stays high, it's like, yeah, I'm done. I'm not going out in that crap. Yeah. Oh, damn, Jeremy, that sucks. Oh, you tried to work. With black vinyl seats? No, Russell, that's not good. I would have passed out myself. Man, yeah. Black and heat just don't go together. Not at all. Yeah, same here, Grandma. It's, as you get older, extreme heat or extreme cold is not your friend. There you go, Marty. Get in the pool. Blame the heat, Grandma. That's right. Oh, same here, Cynthia. For the last, this is Tuesday. It actually started about last Thursday here. This is Tennessee, so any excuse for them to set off fireworks, they're for it. Yeah, bugs too. That's another thing. Tennessee, I've never seen so many freaking bugs in my life. And I come from California, just of not too far from the rice fields. Mike, how you doing? And I thought I saw bugs there. It ain't nothing like here. You can't go outside without running into bugs. And some I've never heard of or seen before. Especially when I go down to the reserve and go metal detect, and I come back with all kinds of bites all over me. At least I haven't had any ticks yet. Soaked all week. Yeah, PA can understand that. Dang. They're illegal there and they're going off everywhere. Well, in Tennessee, it's all legal. They don't care. But it rains enough here, they don't really worry too much about fires. So be right back. I need coffee. Oh, oh. You little buddy. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, we got a hot tub out on the back patio. Yeah. Yep. Same here, Pat. Sounds like a war zone. Everybody all around. One starts and they all kick in. What I want to get is during the Vietnam War, they had an M79 grenade launcher, single shot grenade launcher. Jim, you're in the military. You know what I'm talking about. They now have a civilian version. It's the same thing. They painted it a different color and put an L in front of it. So it's an LM49. And you can buy these Dragon rounds and other stuff to shoot off for the 4th of July. I'm going to get one. While the other guys are setting off their little nicky fireworks, I'll go out there with my grenade launcher and fire off some Dragon flares. That'll be cool. Right, guys? Got to blow things up on 4th of July. That sounds like my kind of luck, PA. Neighbor across the street, I think he's pissed. He got some rockets. They all went up, none of them went off. So, bet he's pissed. I was sitting out back having a cigar, watching it go, whoosh, whoosh, nothing. Yeah, I can hear him popping in the background now. But, well, I remember out in California. Happy 4th, Liz. Thank you. God, for about 9 years straight, fireworks were outlawed just because the fire danger and everything was so dry. You okay, buddy? Hmm? Come here. Come here. You want to come over here? Nope. You don't. Huh? You okay? Okay. My old kitty, my old boy. And I got a, oh, there's my wild kitty. The gray one right there, that's Kage. She lives under the bed. She likes my old kitty. She won't let me touch her. She can rub all over me and jump on me and stuff. If I try to pet her, she dives back under the bed. But she won't leave the bedroom. Oh. Yeah. The ones they're shooting off tonight are nothing like the ones they had last night. Really? Just heading over to you, huh, Grandma? You live in Washington, right? Of course, I guess the fires are stretched all across Canada, aren't they, Liz? Oh, yeah, I know, Grandma. You get the smoke. I mean, I understand that. I cool down to 87. Computer, what's the weather out?
The current weather is 85 degrees Fahrenheit with mostly sunny skies.
Computer, stop.
Tonight's forecast has
Computer,
some
stop. Well, it beats by 2 degrees. We're down to 85, Cynthia. Oh, yeah, John. Working outside in that smoke? No, not a good deal. Not at all. Yep. Well, that's funny. I'm in the way, you can't see him, but my gray and white cat, he's scared of the lightning and thunder. The fireworks don't bother him. That one I don't get. But we get thunder and lightning, boom, he's under the bed. The fireworks, he just looks out the window and goes, I don't get it. Well, the first year I moved here to Tennessee at the old house, the whole street was littered with fireworks. I mean, just they had to send out a street sweeper to clean up the area. It was that bad. Oh, come on, come in here. That's the other kitty. So, but I haven't heard of any 4th of July disasters, which is good because that happens quite often. Something I don't want to hear about. Yeah, I know, Grandma. You know, that's like, I can never believe. Back in California, the fairgrounds we had was voted nicest fairgrounds on the West Coast. Just, I mean, big old huge pines, beautiful. Hi, Trevor. And you'd go in there, and just the way people trashed it during the fair, or even after, or the parks, or we have beautiful parks. And you look at them, they walk by, they're 4 feet away from a garbage can, and they can't hit the garbage can. They don't bother to pick it up and throw it in. Yeah. John, you had an accident this 4th? What happened, brother? You okay? Oh, sorry, Jeremy. Yeah. Well, my old boy here, he's getting old and tired. 13 years. Yep. Oh, Pat, believe me. I had a friend, Joel, how you doing? When he was 13 years old, because he would make his own fireworks. We kept telling him, you got to stop doing that. Well, he blew. By the time he's done, he had this finger and thumb left on his left hand. Because firecracker he made went off in his hand. You blew up the bathroom, John? Is that a joke or? But, come here. Come here. Come here. I know Cynthia wants to see you. She's seen you before and she wants to see you. Say hi to Cynthia, Jazzy. Say hi to Cynthia. She's going, what the heck are you showing me? Okay. You want out now? Okay. Go. But, over 20, yeah. Oh, I know, Grandma. I haven't talked to a friend of mine from back home in a while, but I can't remember the name of his cat. When we worked together, his cat was 25 years old. So, yeah, Jeremy, they do become family. and it really hurts when they're gone. Well, this old boy, I thought he was done a couple weeks ago, but got him some meds and stuff. And he gave him a shot that seemed to bring him out of it, but he's not the same as he was before. He's old and tired. But that is the circle of life, unfortunately. Joe put out a good video. Yeah, Joe, I understand. That's this little guy. He's special to me. Oh, more coffee. Mm. Hey, buddy. Oh, 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 Jesus. Uh, Yep, German Shepherds are smart and loyal. A red-bone coonhound start. Oh man, damn, Cynthia. I'm glad you got him. Whoa, Joel, your cat's 16. Cool. Yeah, the cat I had before these two guys had him 19 years, and one morning he wanted out. I let him out. Never saw him again, so I figured he wandered off somewhere. You know, they'll do that. Some animals want to be around people when they go, and others don't want to bother you with it. So, you know, me and that cat used to fight all the time because he tried to wake me up early in the morning, and I have a problem with dry throat, so I've always got a glass of water next to the bed. And if I wouldn't get right up, he'd go over and knock the water over to get me out of bed. Yeah, that's what I hated. They do it here too. This is a military town, and back home it was a college town. And I lived on a street where you had a lot of college kids in the apartments, and they would move in, get a pet, they'd have to leave, so they just leave the dog or the cat behind. I used to hate that. I ended up with a lot of cats that way. Yeah. very heartless. Pets are forever, yep. Well, they're not just pets, they become family members. I mean, I'll wake up in the middle of the night and all the cats are asleep on the bed with me. Kaga usually stays under, but she'll come up in the middle of the night when I'm asleep. Of course, if I wake up, it wakes her up and she goes back under the bed. The other ones are laying right here, even though they have their spots where they like to sleep. As soon as I'm asleep, they're right in the bed. Yeah, but Jim, the pets are usually a lot better than the kids, unfortunately. I hate to say it. I mean, at least the pets I've had have been better than my own kids. So. Yes, and then kids are a whole other story. Ain't that the truth? And not a good one usually. Yep, I hear them fireworks still going off out there. They will be till about, hi Deej, 1 or 2 in the morning here. But excuse me. Yeah, I don't think Rob's going to be here tonight. I could be wrong, but I think he's got other plans. Mark Miller, how you doing? But, yeah, Diana, it's great, isn't it? When you wake up and all your fur babies are right there with you. Not always, Deej. Sometimes yes, sometimes no. It just depends on if he gets busy. The AC is nice and loud. You mean my fan, Joel? Mom is not turning the heat on. That's funny, Jason. Oh, Deej, you're talking about, 4th of July and this and that. Since the country actually started as a Continental Congress in 1774, and Washington wasn't elected until 1789, how many presidents did we actually have before him? Does anybody know? Yeah, that happens, Deej. They're talking about German Shepherds earlier. I had a mother-in-law that raised purebreds. Oh, yours, yeah. I got my fan going. I turned my AC off fine. They didn't need it. But German Shepherds are real great for hogging the bed. So are Irish setters. What was the question? How many presidents did we have before George Washington? Wrong, Deej. We had 14 presidents in a 13-year span before Washington. And the first one was Peyton Randolph. You never read. Yeah, these were Continental Congress presidents, but they all served less than a year each. But they ran the country while we were at war. Yeah, look it up, Deej. There were presidents before. He was the first elected to a new country, as we put it, even though we had declared ourselves separate from British rule years before. So, that's like it had nothing to do with 4th of July. Can anybody name the one president that when he left office, there was absolutely no U.S. debt whatsoever? And when he first came into office, it was one of our first major recessions. Andrew Jackson, who won the War of 1812 for us, but even though he did a lot of bad things, he did a lot of good things too. When he came into office, he actually found out a lot of money had been stolen out of the coffers from politicians, found out who they were, got rid of them, brought the country back into from almost bankruptcy. Yep, you're right, Trevor. 14 men held the title of president before George Washington, like I said. And as I said, the first one was Peyton Randolph, 1774, September 5th to October 22nd, 1774. When delegates voted in Philadelphia for the First Continental Congress, they elected Peyton Randolph as the first president of the territory known as United States. Yeah, Andrew Jackson is the only president before and since that brought the U.S. debt to absolute zero. Look where we're at now. We could use another person like him in office. Yep, understood, Cynthia. Now the fireworks are really starting outside. Yeah. If you research, there's a lot of things you find out about history that they just never taught in the schools. Or also a lot of stuff they taught wasn't quite right. But of course, now they don't even really teach history before the Civil War, I believe now. Yeah, Jim, we'd end up with the Hooters on every block, and yeah, 2 fridges full of beer, right? Oh yeah, Diana, and that happens all the time. Or you go into a town and they show you something and they tell you the history of it, and it's wrong. Back home, we've in California, there's a mining museum down the street from where I live. It used to be ruins. It was a pulp wheel pump house, the largest one in the world until one was built bigger in Germany. But it was a pump house, and down it was on a creek, and down further was the powerhouse. Well, the powerhouse where the powerhouse used to sit is now um, septic. The city septic stuff. And so they told everybody, well, this was both. And if you went in and told them, no, that's not correct, this was only the pump house, they would actually throw you out. Before my dad died, I took him back to, he was born in Utah. He grew up in a little town he was born in a town called Mammoth. And I can't remember the town that was across the street. The main street divided 2 towns. And we're walking along, and here's this docent standing in front of this building, this plaque, and my dad goes, this is wrong. He goes, this building was in the other town down the street. The guy goes, oh, no, it wasn't. My dad looks at me and goes, I was born here, and I grew up here. He goes, that's wrong. So that happens all the time. Cities, towns, they get stuff. Another thing, I don't know if any of you ever heard of Lola Montez. She was a singer back during the gold rush in California. Made her name big in San Francisco. Well, she lived in the town I lived in. There was this old wooden house. It was her house. Well, it was pretty dilapidated. It was this 2-story building. Well, the city, whoever owned it died, and the city took it over and decided to put the Chamber of Commerce there. Well, they tore that building completely down, and they put a different building up because the original building was 1 story, but it burnt down 2 years after it was built. Then they built a 2-story, and that's when Lola Montez bought it. Well, everybody that lived on that street knew the story, knew the history, and said, you're wrong, and we hated it. But these people that moved in from out of town took over. And, screwed it all up. And they won't change. So you'll discover all through history, they get things wrong, they get things mixed up. And it's whoever wrote it is right. And it doesn't matter if you were there for it, you're wrong. Yeah, I know, Deej. I never heard that either. But well, see, that's what Andrew Jackson did, Jim. Once he went and found out who was stealing the money, he got him tossed out. And it didn't matter if it was somebody that was a friend of his or not. They stole from the coffers that belonged to the people. He kicked them out of there. Hi, Mandy. So, but in this day and age, that's not going to happen anymore. Be right back. Oh. You guys. Oh. Oh. I understand, Diana, completely. Because listen to the old timers when I was growing up, they'd teach us things in school, and you talk to, and you're a kid, and you talk to somebody in their 80s or 90s, and they're going, that's not how it was. That's not right. And yet it's in the history books in school. They teach you history they want you to hear a lot of times, not what actually was. You like that up, Deej. I'm looking that up right now, Deej, trying to figure that out. Deej, what I just read, it says Philadelphia was the first. Juice. Happy 4th of July, brother. Well, I just read it. Tradition of setting off fireworks on 4th of July began in Philadelphia, July 4th, 1777, during the first organized celebration. That, I don't know if it's true or not. That's what it says. So, could be right, could be wrong. Yes, you're right, Tony. The first White House was in Philadelphia. Because we didn't have a District of Columbia yet. Oh, man. Excuse me. Oh, you're working tonight, huh, brother? Well, have a good night at work and be blessed. But the one thing I know, we can read about history, and what it says, is it actually true? I wasn't there. I don't know. But I know people at certain times when I've been in places and they're saying the history is wrong, and they were there when that history is being made. And the same with me. I've been places that, you know, written in the history books or talked about, and what they told you wasn't right. When you try to get it changed, oh man, you're a bad person. You know, I don't get that. So, no, tell it like it is, or don't tell it. You know? But that happens. Horace, how did it go? They took a small poll one time. Um, I can't remember where it was. They kept electing this one official everybody hated. And they said, why are you electing this guy if you don't like him? Well, we know where we stand with him and we could get something worse. Does that make sense to you? If you don't like the guy, you take a chance with somebody else. But people have this thing of, I guess a lot of people would rather be lied to than told the truth, which really doesn't make sense to me. But, you know, I've seen that when politicians admitted doing something wrong. Oh, boo on them. But if they lie about it, it's okay. When they're caught doing something, you know, it's like, I don't get that at all. Happy 4th, Marty. Good night. Thank you for being here. But that's okay, Jason. Benjamin Franklin. And Paul was right. He wanted to use the turkey. Well, the way this country's going, maybe a turkey would be better to symbolize our country than an eagle. But did you know? And I've got it here somewhere. I'll have to dig it up. Benjamin Franklin wrote a book called Fart Proudly. Look it up. You can buy them on Amazon. And I've got a copy. Yeah, you're right, Dan. It's full of them. That's like I asked a guy one time, why are you voting for so-and-so? And he goes, well, I like what he said. I go, doesn't mean he's going to do what he said. You know, it's like, you got to read between the lines. Is this guy actually going to do some of it, all of it, none of it? Figure it out before you vote for him. Well, he said he would. They all say they will. You know. Oh man. Ugh. Yeah, later, Marty. Yeah. I think my coffee's done. Oh. 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 Oh my God. Oh. Oh, hot, hot. Ugh. Johnny Small Pepper, hello. Jason, I would never put your liver back. I'd give you somebody else's liver, though. How you doing, Johnny? Hope you're doing well and having a good 4th. Yeah, I can hear him going off real good now. Oh, I hate this. Whew. Yeah, getting tired. Yep. Liver than it. Oh, bad dad jokes. Bad dad joke. Really? Busy's never in. Well, good. I guess. But you're doing well. That's good. As far as I'm concerned, I'm doing well because any day above ground is a very good day. I mean, we're all going to take that dirt nap sometime. I just want to prolong it as long as possible. Good night, Trevor. Thanks for being here. Good night, Cynthia. You know what, guys? It's 4th of July. Everybody's tired, having a good time. Okay, Cynthia. Or Deej, I thought there was a White House in Philly. I don't know why I thought that. We're down to 7 people. Let's call it a night. Thank you all for being here. It's been a wonderful 4th. Thank you, Johnny. Thank you, Deej, Jim, Diana, Jason, Pat. Thank you all for being here. Hope the rest of your 4th is wonderful and no problems. And we'll see you next time. Good night, everybody.